Executive Officer and former chair of Quaye Angels, until recently he was the CEO and chairman, and he went into retirement a few months ago.
And internationally, scale up their operations and guarantee sustainable growth over the long term. These examples tells us that as smart entrepreneurs, we need to attract other people's resources into our businesses by relinquishing some of our stake in the businesses we founded in return for significant capital that will guarantee success. We are putting 300 million Ghana cedis behind one belief today. Ghana doesn't lack talent or ideas. What we often lack is the capital and the system to scale. You see, starting Alphabet or Google, he owns with his partner, founder, they own only 3% of that company. Tim Cook, who founded with his partner Apple, his late partner, Tim Cook owns 0.02% of Apple. And 0.02, for you the mathematicians here, you know that is 0%. But it will interest you to know that this 0.02% alone makes him a billionaire. That's 0.02% of that company makes him a billionaire. So as the saying goes, owning 1% of greatness is better than owning 100% of nothing.
Executive Officer and former chair of Quaye Angels, until recently he was the CEO and chairman, and he went into retirement a few months ago. Ladies and gentlemen, your investment depends on how I feel. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you very much. Official launch of the Scale Up Fund. Are you ready? Those on this side, are you ready? Are you ready? Those on this side, are you ready? Those on this side, are you ready? The guys on the right, are you ready? So before we start, I just want to remind you of Thank you.
Then you wake up Monday and you like, quickly, you know, I'll be available. I hear there's some Monday. I have to wake up right now. Who are you leaving the company for? You must be willing to sacrifice or to give all in the journey you are willing to go far to get the world you are dreaming about. And trust me, the best lesson that has ever occurred to me is to partner with Quaye Angels. President ArmahQuaye, trust me, is the best thing that would ever occur to anyone because he is so
when supported in the right way, can build companies that can compete anywhere in the world. And I'm proud to say that the vision worked. From the likes of Oya Microcredit, to Pizza Man, Chicken Man, to Sankofa, which is the Gold Coast Foods, to Burger King, to King Ranch, to Pinkberry, and many more. We've seen small dreams become national brands, and national brands take steps towards global relevance. Each of these businesses started with a spark, but what turned that spark into fire was structure, discipline, and scale. That's what this next chapter is all about. The Scale Up Fund is a bridge from potential to power, from survival to success. One Ghanaian misconception that we have defeated successfully at Quick Angels over the years is that it's possible for Ghanaians who are not related by blood and are not friends, not even from the same tribe, not of the same age group, or even schoolmates, to come together, pool resources together, and build great businesses without fighting each other or destroying their business. There is one thing I have found to be synonymous with all successful businesses in advanced economies. They are owned by many people, not by an individual. By doing so, they are able to raise significant capital through the contributions of many, which allows them to compete better. When companies are owned by multiple diverse individuals, they bring making the business more resilient and capable of overcoming future challenges. That is the secret of many successful private companies globally. So now, we are a group of entrepreneurs and Ghanaians to do the same. Almost all the successful and renowned businessmen we know globally don't even own 20% of the companies they founded, to make them billionaires and some of the richest people in the world. Let me give you an example. For example, Elon Musk. He owns only 13% of the company Tesla. Jeff Bezos, Amazon. He owns only 10% of Amazon, the company he founded. Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook. He owns only 13.6% of that company. Bill Gates, Microsoft. He owns only 1% of that company. Warren Buffett, the president of Berkshire Hathaway. He owns only 14.3% of that company. Larry Page, Alphabet or Google, he owns, with his partner, founder, they own only 3% of that company. Tim Cook, who founded with his partner Apple, his late partner, Tim Cook owns 0.02% of Apple. And 0.02, for you the mathematicians here, you know that is 0%. But it will interest you to know that this 0.02% alone makes him a billionaire. That's 0.02% of that company makes him a billionaire. So as the saying goes, owning 1% of greatness is better than owning 100% of nothing. Hence, I encourage all across the length and breadth of our country to open up their businesses to attract equity investors, both local and internationally. Scale up their operations and guarantee sustainable growth over the long term. These examples tells us that as smart entrepreneurs, we need to attract other people's resources into our businesses by relinquishing some of our stake in the businesses we founded in return for significant capital that will guarantee success. We are putting 300 million Ghana cedis behind one belief today. Ghana doesn't lack talent or ideas. What we often lack is the capital and the system to scale. You see, starting is one journey. Scaling it is another. Starting is about courage, scaling is about structure. And that's where too many great entrepreneurs fall short. Not because they don't work hard, but because they grow without systems, without mentorship, and without capital alignment. The Scale-Up Fund was built to fix that. It's designed for those who have already taken the first step. The entrepreneurs who have proven they can start, but now need help to grow right. It's a fund for execution. Every one of you represents the new face of Ghanaian enterprise, bold, capable, and ready to scale. But let me be honest with you. Scaling up is about more than money. It's about mindset. It's about discipline. It's about understanding that business is not built for today's excitement, but for tomorrow's endurance. Some of the entrepreneurs we've worked with, true quick angels, faced failures before success. Some started small, were rejected multiple times, and yet never stopped improving, because growth is about resilience. And that's the spirit we are looking for in the Scale-Up Fund. Those who don't make excuses, those who adapt, and those who believe that every obstacle is a test of vision. My journey has taught me something very simple, that there is no shortcut to building something that lasts. Let me leave you with this thought. Every successful economy was built on one thing: entrepreneurs who refuse to stay small. It's time for Ghana to scale. It's time for your business to scale. And it's time for all of us to rise, guided by structure, by discipline, and by deliberate growth. The Scale-Up Fund is about investing in belief, resilience, and the Ghanaian dream. So let us build together. Let us scale together. Let us win together. And let's make history together. Thank you.
Again, I try to always stick out some of the things that get my attention. Ownership by more is a good way to go. Number two, it sustains businesses. Number three, he's tickled us again with the same debate that we've had over the years. 1% of greatness versus 100% of nothing. The choice is yours to make. One of the things that got my attention is there's no shortcut to getting to the destination. Most importantly for me, your presence here is not about handouts. It's about partnership for growth. And the final thing, which for me would be one that all of us must carry, is we must refuse to remain.
We find your readiness. We don't find just potential. So we've seen people when they come to the table, they ask you to invest millions of dollars. Meanwhile, when you push them, they will tell you they have other things that they do. So the question is, should we risk an investment on you when they are not ready to focus, to look into one pot, build it, grow it, scale it to the point that we all get to enjoy from it? So our red flag is that we want people who has the attention to one thing, grow it, and then later, when you reach that level, you can diversify. Thank you.
Mr. Secretary, I think you was this one.
Yes, so what Mr. Latte said is very true. But to add to that, personally, I am very much interested in your ability to execute. And so, if you come pitch, of course, I'll pay particular attention to what you are exhibiting on the PowerPoint and all of that. But you definitely go beyond that. Okay, because on the PowerPoint you can make everything happen. You can solve all equations. You can make $1 billion on the PowerPoint. And you can become a millionaire on the drawing board. And a lot of people in Ghana, that's what they do. We see our leaders attending meetings, seminars, telling us how Ghana is going to look like the next 10 years, the next 20 years, and all that. All the visions we have, it never comes true. Because it is one thing to have a vision and an idea, it's another thing to make that vision turn into reality. And so for me, if you can't picture, yes, demonstrate everything on the drawing board, but I'll pay particular attention as to whether you have the skill to execute what you are talking about. And that is one question you come and answer today. So get it ready.
Get ready. Mr. Walker, let me push you to the second question.
Credits up and running. It takes resilience. You face a lot of disappointments, but your ability to rebound and continue to push ahead is a very important quality and trait that someone has, which you should have, which we all, as entrepreneurs, should have to ensure that we succeed.
You want to add to it?
Because building business is not about competition. Okay, that you came first, that doesn't mean you need this amount of money, the person who came then also needs another amount. But that putting that aside, I have seen people give those who graduate from incubation processes an amount of 10,000 cedis each, 20,000 cedis each. I've also seen government initiatives where entrepreneurs who win pitching are giving 100,000 Ghana. In the past, they used to give them 20,000 and 15,000 and the like. Now I think after some few criticisms, they give them 100,000, 150, and 200,000. But let's ask ourselves this question. Which business or serious business in this country can 100,000 or 200,000 million? Or let's say you are giving people money to go and do hockey. Or you are giving people money to go and buy an iPhone for themselves. Or you are giving people money to go and set up some container kiosk somewhere and continue all these users businesses that most Africans are doing. But to set up a proper business, well-structured businesses that can bring innovative products, services that will solve problems in our society, that will create jobs and own Ghana's economy. You cannot build them with 100,000, 200,000, or 20,000 or 10,000. And so I understand you so much. It's a sad thing. And I went through that. I experienced that myself as a young person, or as a young entrepreneur growing up. And that's why I established Billionaires and positioned myself as an Indian investor who don't want the young people of this country with amazing talent, skills, and ideas to go through what I did or to suffer like most people do. And so, no worry at all. At Billionaires, the situation is completely different. We have millions and millions and millions of CDs available for any of you who will demonstrate the ability to attract this money. What do you say your name is again?
Clement.
Okay, Clement. So, I understand your question, where you are coming from. You see, in identifying or choosing your partners, there are some things I think you should consider that as very critical. Okay, you know, we are all born differently and we all have different qualities in us. Okay, and so if you are choosing a partner, you first have to identify what your strengths are, what you are good at, and make sure your next partner or founder has qualities that differ from yours. He has a quality that you do not have, so that you can augment each other. Okay? So that you see your businesses are going to compete. In every business or in the business environment, you must understand that it's about competition. And so to compete, you are going to compete against not individual businesses, but businesses that have teams, professionals in there. And so you don't have to go alone. You need to go with others. And then choosing your partners, make sure that you have partners who have skills and expertise, have things that differ from what you have. So when you bring them together, you become a formidable force that can compete and win. And also make sure that you choose your partner. You choose a partner who has great qualities in him, like he has a passion to win. He has the energy. You don't have to go for a partner who is lazy. You don't have to go for a partner who is greedy, who likes more money than working. Okay, because they're going to set you back. And then once you begin disagreeing, then fights will set in. And then once fight sets in, it's going to derail the entire journey that you are on. So it's very important.
My business name is Billionaire Ghana. I make fruit juice. As part of my business, one of the products is fruit juice. I'm looking forward to scaling to making smoothies, fruit ice creams, organic shots, and many more. The story behind it is that these days we are really moving from the soda drinks to more organic food for healthy living lifestyle. So my question now is, I'm a small business owner. I'm the CEO, I'm the marketer, I'm the producer, I'm everything. And so in my small corner, when I do not feel like making my juice or I do not have an order, then I'm just late. There are no systems in place. So really, this scale-up fund is really going to help us, not just for the capital, but for the systems that we put in place to make us who we want to be and to get us where we want to get. So I'm really excited to be here. And I'm sure most of you and everyone here is also excited to be here as well.
Thank you so much.
Now to my question.
That's a wonderful marketing and sales pitch. Please ask us the question. One question.
Yes. So I'm looking forward to getting the opportunity to scale up as well. I'm sure there are going to be hundreds of entrepreneurs going to pitch ideas. The question is, what key items are you looking forward to seeing in our pitch? What things will make us stand out? Is it our financial statement? Is it where we are going to? The story that we are telling? What are the key items? And one more thing, please, may I have the opportunity to ask? As part of my social responsibility, I help special needs children.
All business you are trying to build. Sometimes you don't get orders, and so sometimes you are there, like I said. But at the same time, you are trying to do corporate social responsibilities already.
Can I answer?
Don't worry. I don't know which one to start first, but I'll let me use this opportunity to say something to all of you. As young entrepreneurs, start pitching. I know many of you want to impress, you want to say a whole lot of things. Yes, I understand something. Applicators, they are very experienced at what you do. And so we are not overly expectant. but we will be looking at product or service that you are rendering. If it is a product, you have a prototype, is the product on the market. If it's on the market, it's already for more points because then it will go around our interests, okay? Do you have customers? Do you have customers? If you have a product or a service that already attracting customers and people are willing to pay for the product or the service you are rendering, then you have a good product or then you have a good service. Okay, so the next thing we want to find out is the product or service that you are having. What are the margins? Are people on the market ready and willing to pay more for it? So we see what margins you are making on the product or service that you are making. And once this is the case, you are almost getting there. Then the next would be that you have to answer questions on you as a person. Because I'm going to put a bet behind you. The decision will ultimately be made not on the product or on the service, but on who you are as a person. Because to win, we win within, not from outside. Who you are as a person, the principles and philosophies that are done this way have other ways and options of doing things. So yes, exposure will let you learn a lot. And if you are somebody who is smart, this exposure will elevate you to apply certain things that you never thought earlier on to the things you are doing and makes you become a better person or a better person.
Thank you, guys.
Yes, and a lot of entrepreneurs set out as sole proprietors, LLCs, so that you can invest in their business. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. So we do not invest in sole proprietorship, okay? Because there are no laws that will govern the structure of the partnership. The Law Companies Act of Ghana. And so you must have a company. But if you do not have a company and you are successfully operating as a sole proprietorship, it doesn't eliminate you. What is important is that you have a product or service that has customers, that is making money. We will take you through the process of registering a company, structuring it very well. For your business, you can go as much high as possible. Okay. Yes. Yes,
All media houses who want to contact you, please wait for us in the house. Wait for us outside, please, to the entrance. And somebody will pass by to see you. Thank you. Again, also to announce that the picture starts on Monday. Please be expectant if you receive an email. You should take note of it. For those who have applied already, the email address is irdholdings@gmail.com. irdholdings@gmail.com. If you have any doubts, please contact the irdholdings. irdholdings.global.com. All journalists who want, please go to the outer perimeter where